I was introduced to sound healing by a very dear friend, and I would say my mentor and teacher, Suresti, who, in the course of knowing him for many years, I had no idea of his skill and talent as a sound therapist or his connection to Nepal and all the other places that he does sound healing throughout the world. When he introduced it to me, he explained and showed me a bowl, which he gifted to me, and I was up all night playing with it, being silly with it, and the next thing I knew, I had purchased several more bowls, as well as paid to go to classes to learn more about this amazing healing modality. Through further playing, I always realized my love for music was strong, and that this was just slowing down music to a pace that I related to, where I could actually play it and give from my heart what the bowls feel through the body that I'm working on. So it's been a wonderful journey to learn this and move on from it and enjoy it. And it's a gift that I'm able to give to other people through our lovely wellness center. So the bowls, on the premise of healing, works on the molecular structure of our cells and our bodies. The body is known to have at least 70% water in it, as well as in some parts even more water and more fluid, like the brain, the liver, all use more water than the rest of the body. So by working with the bowls and the frequency and the harmonics of the bowls, it allows the frequency to address those molecules, realign them, rebalance them, restructure the internal of the molecule, and makes it stronger and healthier.
What about the earth frequency?
Well, gravity is 7.8384. It's something that we hear from the moment we're incepted in utero. It's a sound we don't even question, because it's always there. We are always sticking to the earth. So being grounded is a very important feeling in our bodies. The more grounded we are, the clearer our thoughts are. So by using the 432 megahertz bowls, it allows the body, through the intonation and the harmonics of the bowl, to feel grounded, therefore connecting you closer to the earth. Every bowl and every gong and every instrument that I use is the intonation and the harmonics works for gravity.
How do some bowls target specific organs or chakras?
Ancient medicine gurus throughout the years have stated that we have 7 chakras, from our root, our sacral, our solar plexus, our heart, our throat, our third eye, and our crown. And so the bowls, the notes of the bowls are related to those chakras. The metals that are in the bowls are related to the planets that address those chakras, as well as the frequency.
What are some of the types of things that you've seen with people coming in for this type of therapy?
I've seen people reduce their stress levels enormously by making conscious effort and conscious thought to take time to meditate, to relax and slow their lives down to a point where it's not so radically stressed, so that they're not always on edge. That's the largest thing I've seen in most of my clients, is that they leave and it maintains itself for sometimes several days between appointments, that they're able to function on a much lower stress level.
Can the body heal while it's stressed?
No. The body does not function correct, nor does it allow the systems of the body to heal when it's stressed. Stress causes more inflammation in the body. It causes more discomfort to the body. It also makes it hard to digest foods. It also makes us harder to think.
How do you think some of these other frequencies affect everything that you're trying to do here, grounding people and frequency healing? Do you think cell phones had anything to do with their poor health?
Yes, I believe that every electromagnetic impulse that is not natural from our environment is certainly detrimental to our brain waves and the electromagnetic issues in our body.
Is there anything else that you'd like to say about your experience with frequency healing, with the bowls specifically?
Well, I know what it does with autistic, PTSD. I know what it does with elderly. I've seen it transform people and their thoughts into more holistic practices, because this is a hands-off practice. I do not have to touch you. I do not have to look into your social life. I do not have to look into your health life. I can just play the bowls, and the bowls tell you what you have going on. So it's more intuitive for the one person on their own journey with health than for me to tell them what's going on with their health.
Have you ever had anybody who is kind of already into health and not knew about this and come in and see any benefit from adding frequency healing to their regimen?
Absolutely. On a regular basis, I see many of our colleagues come in, and because we're all in an environment that has electromagnetic impulses, stress, and all the other social aspects of our lives, this does reduce the stress level of everyone's life. Even if you're into yoga and meditating, you can always reduce a little more and a little more, which the lower your stress level, the easier it is for your body to heal.
Is there benefit to somebody using the bowls on their own? Do they have to go to a professional?
No, you can purchase a bowl or many bowls. It all depends on what you like. If you're giving that time, money, and effort, hopefully you'll use them more than just a decorative piece, because bowls are meant to be honored and played every day.
Do the different notes have different effects?
Yes. All the notes are related to the chakras of the body. So if you're having a hard time speaking, getting a bowl that would be related to the throat chakra would be more beneficial. If you have a hard time with imagination, using your third eye would be a great thing to open up. If you have problems with grounding, using a grounding bowl would be beneficial.
Have you ever had anybody call you crazy for this?
Yes, all the time.
Really?
And gladly.
Gladly.
Gladly. If this is something to be crazy about, then I am totally crazy. But the results are what speak for itself, and the thousands of years of history that this comes from is undeniable. Please come say hello.
I appreciate you so much.
Wonderful.
Uh-huh. Cover you. Oh no, you want feet on both sides. So cover you up. Make you nice and warm and toasty.
Perfect.
That we're going to do together is to open space and reduce negative energy that's in the room. So for our first breath, we're going to do that for the past. So, and let go of the simple negative energy that's sitting on the shoulder, the person who cut you off, the person you worked with the other day, the cashier at the restaurant, and so on. Those people that have infused that negative energy. So for the past. The second breath that we're going to take is for the future. Because now that we've opened up and let go of some of those little things from the past, we allow ourselves to bring in more positive energy for the future. The third breath is for all our friends and our family, the ones that drive us crazy and the ones we love dearly. We are going to take that breath for them. Fourth breath is the selfish breath. It's the breath for ourselves. We know the little things that we need to let go. This is the prime opportunity to let them go. And the fifth breath is for the present, which is a gift. And our time together is a gift that we share. And in joining us together for our time in meditation, I'll be using tincture, which will join us together for our time, and in the end will chime us and separate us apart. And please remember to keep breathing and know that this is a great time to let things go.
be against what we're doing here to have you explain it while you're doing it?
What did you say, Ryan?
Don't worry.
Oh, he was just asking if I could explain it while playing it.
Okay.
Right now I'm playing for the organs of the body, and I'm listening to the sounds of the bowls as they resonate through the body. So I'm playing throat, sacral, solar plexus, and third eye. And by doing that, I'm actually attacking the water molecules in those areas to activate and open up and absorb the frequency. That concludes the session. Sensitivity to the amount of hours that I play, that I hear it hear the frequency and the sound travel through the person, and it depends on weight, size, diet, basically, and I listen for the sound. That's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do.
How would you explain this to a kindergartner if they knew nothing about energy and frequency or health or anything?
I would talk to them about science. I would talk to them about how the body reacts to frequency and to the molecules and how it activates the molecules. And I can show that to a child or to any adult by putting water in the bowl and showing how the water reacts to being inside the bowl.
Can you do that?
Absolutely.
Hi.
You can come to, take your time, don't rush.
That's amazing.
Do not rush
I
to
feel
come to.
incredible.
How do you feel, Taylor?
I feel amazing.
Yep.
Balanced.
So if you can feel that there's water in the bowl, and Taylor, if you can feel the bottom of the bowl and how the bowl actually transfers the heat. So in other protocols of playing, I will put this on a body that's inflamed or aggravated and use the water molecules and the heat to also penetrate and help the muscles or whatever's going on in the body. Now that's by striking it, by rubbing the bowl. Makes the water molecules of the body jump.